The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just a...
It's Van Basten! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's surging through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Foden. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Vitinha. Now it's Alvarez. Marquinhos cuts it out. Marquinhos clears out towards the flank. Santos looking to pass their way through. Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Now that is a hefty challenge. Danger averted for now. Tries to pass it through. Not the most convincing of passes.
Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandes. And it's Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hakimi. That's a little off target. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kakitani. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Batistuta. Now Foden. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. And it's lofted through here. Ball's gone out of play. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, super find. Good ball, good take. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kakitani. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Fernandez. And it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. And that has been clubbed away. Kakitani. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's gone forward. Threads one in. Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Basten. And they've got a throw.
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Vitinha. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And Batistuta! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Batistuta. Foden. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Van Basten duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking for the run. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Batistuta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, such a clever touch. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kukuchu! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Batistuta. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that. Has a shot! Oh, crossbar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Can he get it through? Can he latch onto this? That's a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. Great chance! And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Nepal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice interception, well timed. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Haaland. Kukcu is always looking to break lines, and the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! Vitinha clears. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kukcu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nakata. Foden. He's having a hit! And that's another good win of the ball. Yamal. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Marquinhos gets it away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Rijkaard. And he's in on the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. And he's had a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course.
And he's let fly! A whisker high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Quality ball. Pass is just off target. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the...
He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Foden is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. They get a throw in. Oh, not quite. Rodri gets good distance on it. And that has left him in a heap. Ambitious ball here. And it's Kukçu. Just about within shooting range. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Kukçu brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Pedri. Now there's a fine ball. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Pretty robust defending.
Taken back almost at once. A probing pass. Picked out brilliant. Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's an imaginative pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rafinha goes short. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Saliba. Lovely, now then. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten. And it's made its way to him. And it's Rodri. And that's a good... Rafinha! It's anyone's ball now. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. Kirkchu. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that...
Oh no, this does not look good. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Now it's Foden. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! And he thumps it clear. Look at this. It's Van Basten! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And this is Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. Nakata could try cutting inside here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to snatch it back. Marquinhos gets it clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. Great vision. Played into space out wide. They've got a corner here. Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Adams clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their 4th corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Tries to pass it through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kirkchu.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Rijkaard tries to clear. Yamal into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Balde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's a dangerous... Big chance! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, colour and passion. Van Basten! Van Basten! Scorching strike!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that really is so impressive. It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's Beckham. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. And Beckham! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Marquinhos. Maldini. Marquinhos. Cafu. Rijkaard. Cafu. Nakata. Marquinhos. Great vision. Half an hour played now. And it's Nakata. Beckham. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball's gone astray. Nakata. Some really good ball movement. Played back.
Nepal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Adams. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. Van Basten! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rijkaard, who does have an assist to his name. Rijkaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from.
And Batistuta! And again! Chanatip. And claimed it back swiftly. Batistuta. And he's let fly! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Ball's gone out of play. Adams. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Batistuta! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0. It's Van Basten! Oh, crossbar! Cafu wins the duel this time. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's had it nicked away. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. In with the challenge. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Villa. He can run onto that. And a chance! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Opts to play it. Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! David Villa shapes to shoot! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.